Good afternoon. This is the news update on Dominion Television, Ibadan. I am Oluwayemi Adelakun. The federal government, through the Ministry of Education, has denied planning to cancel the 2025 WAEC and NECO examinations. This was contained in a statement by the Director of Press in the Ministry, Folashade Boriowo, in Abuja. She said it was necessary for the ministry to categorically distance itself from the fake news and clarify to the general public. According to her, the 2025 WAEC examinations have been successfully concluded, with only a few isolated incidents of malpractice reported, all of which were promptly addressed by the relevant authorities. She added that the ministry had not received any official communication or report from WAEC, NECO or any examination body regarding widespread malpractice in either of the examinations. Presidential aide Dada Olusegun has criticized the United Kingdom's Conservative Party leader, Kemi Badenoch, over a recent comment on Nigerian citizenship. Badenoch, during an interview, claimed that she cannot pass on her Nigerian citizenship to her children because of her gender, arguing that it is easier for Nigerians to acquire British citizenship than for foreigners to become Nigerians. Reacting to the claim in the post via his ex-handle, Olusegun accused Badenoch of deliberately misrepresenting Nigeria's laws, further stating that if the Nigerian woman is a citizen by birth, her children, whether born in Nigeria or abroad, are Nigerian citizens by descent, automatically under Section 25 of the Constitution. A high court sitting in Gusau, Zamfara State, has stopped Bashar Aliyu from calling himself the Speaker of the Zamfara State House of Assembly. The court order given by Justice Muhammad Gusau also stops 8 other people from acting as lawmakers or doing anything related to the work of the Assembly till further notice. The decision followed a case filed by the Zamfara State House of Assembly June 23, 2025. In the case, the Assembly asked the court to stop what it called an illegal attempt by some people to take over its leadership. He also ordered that the second to ninth respondent must not hold any meetings or make decisions aimed at choosing or supporting a different leadership for the House. Bank discrepancies or personal theft, these thoughts linger in the hearts of Nigerians as a bank customer laments. Our correspondent, Sheifumi Akinsoya, has the report.
A lady whose video went viral on the internet for calling out First Bank has revealed details of what transpired between her mother, herself, and the bank's branch at the University College Hospital, UCH Ibadan, Oyo State. The lady, who is however identified as Abimbola Adeyi, in an exclusive interview with Dominion News, said the incident started on the 6th of July, 2025, when her mother received a debit alert around 12:53 p.m., showing over 900,000 being withdrawn from her bank.
Okay, so on Monday, that's 6th of July, Monday, my mom called me in the night and told me that she couldn't find 949,000 naira in her account, that I should just block her account first, then we can talk later. So I went ahead to block her account. Then she called me that she wanted to buy airtime. Then suddenly she noticed that 949,000 was missing in her account. I told her she shouldn't worry, that probably is a system glitch, that when we get to the bank, would do something about it.
As part of her effort to make inquiries into the sudden incident, Abimbola stated herself alongside her mother went to the bank on several occasions, but all efforts to get the desired answer needed for the troubling questions proved abortive, emphasizing the role played by the different bank officials met in the course of the inquiry.
So we went to the bank the following day, which was on a Tuesday. Immediately we got to the bank, we went to the customer care session and we were speaking with the customer care representative, and he told us that he would check. In all honesty, that man tried, I will not lie to you, because he tried his best to explain this, but at the end of the day, he transferred it to the manager and everything went raw. They noticed that it was a Paga account that the money was transferred to, so they told us they were going to send a mail to Paga. So they did that after much agitation and everything. The information they gave us was that we should go and bring a court order that once we bring the court order, once the court order is there, they are going to refund the money. Then we went ahead, we called our lawyers, we did all we could, and we got a court order. In fact, it was a lot. As at now, we don't even know what to do.
Meanwhile, Dominion News, in a quest to balance the disturbing case, met with a top bank official who pleaded anonymity, noting that the matter is currently under investigation and the customer will be contacted when the investigation is done by the Marketing and Corporate Communication Departments of the bank's headquarters in Marina, Lagos State. However, as at the time of filing these reports, no deposits or full reversal of the missing fund has been done. Sheifumi Akinsanya for Dominion News. A lady whose
A call has gone out to Africans and Yoruba-speaking people across the world to uphold and respect their language, traditions and culture. This call was made by some students of Yoruba language from the United States of America when they visited Dominion Broadcast Group, Iyagoku, Ibadan, to learn about the language and culture of the Yorubas.
In the United States of America on an 8-week intensive immersion program in southwest Nigeria, visited the premises of Dominion Broadcast Group, Iyagoku, Ibadan, to learn more about Yoruba language and culture.
Things are evolving over time. It's also very important that we should uphold we should uphold our culture and our heritage, because our language, our culture is all we have, it's our identity. So it's very important. So in the case of
Cuba, there's still traditional religion and the liturgical language is Yoruba. And so I wanted to learn in a way to impress my cousins and also to speak with my friend's family.
Is Edo, but we do have some Yoruba heritage mixed in here and there. So we go to my aunt in New York who goes to Yoruba church. So we sit down there, we hear Yoruba music. So I caught interest from there.
Begin to educate people. The exchange program has been helping, because when you see foreigners coming to learn your language and what they can do with your language and you're not doing that, it's kind of spoiled them to want to go back to their roots.
Speaking shortly after a tour around the broadcast house, some of the students and their team lead decried the attitudes of some Yorubas towards their culture and language.
Eleke, I think that there's something about, I work in a museum, and there's something about Nigerians and art and the ways in which they can make everyday.
I think Yoruba should value, because even if you don't value it here, other people are going to value it. Other people are valuing it. So if you value it, it makes it all the more better. But if you don't, there's still people who value Yoruba culture.
Individuals should speak their language to their children at home, and then exchange program like this will also help.
Show your children or show the people around you that are Yoruba what your culture is, where they come from, to show them about their history.
It was amazing seeing some of these foreign students speaking in Yoruba language, as they say they adore the customs and traditions of Yoruba people.
On the foreign scene, after years of violence and the displacement of countless civilians, a principal agreement has been signed between the Congolese government and the M23 rebel government. The court signed in Doha over the mediation of Qatar commits both parties to protecting civilians while fully respecting the territorial sovereignty of the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. The agreement includes a permanent ceasefire and explicitly bans any military attacks, aerial bombardment or territorial advances. For many residents, the announcement brings both relief and skepticism. China has confirmed it will hold a top-level summit with the European Union in Beijing this week, marking 50 years of diplomatic ties as both sides seek to navigate trade dispute amid broader global trade uncertainties. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and European Council President Antonio Costa will visit China on Thursday and meet Chinese President Xi Jinping. China's Premier Li Qiang will be co-chairing the 25th China-European Union Summit with the European Union leaders the same day. Iran has accused Britain, France and Germany of failing to respect the 2015 Iran nuclear deal after they threatened to reimpose sanctions over its atomic program. The deal, reached between Iran and the UN Security Council's permanent members, Britain, China, France, Russia and the United States plus Germany, imposed curbs on Iran's nuclear program in exchange for sanctions relief. But it unraveled when the United States in 2018, during Donald Trump's first term as president, unilaterally withdrew from the accord and reimposed sweeping sanctions. The Europeans had pledged continued support for the deal, but the mechanism intended to offset U.S. sanctions never materialized effectively, and many Western firms were forced to exit Iran, which has since faced a deepening economic crisis. Talking sports, Britain's Evan Ferguson will have a medical with Italian side Roma ahead of joining the Italian club on loan. The 20-year-old Republic of Ireland striker is attempting to rebuild his career after injury and loss of form resulted in him dropping down the pecking order at the Seagulls. He joined West Ham on loan for the second half of last season, but made only 8 appearances and started just once under former boss Graham Potter. Roma have been in talks with Britain after marking Ferguson to fill the void left by Tammy Abraham, who is playing under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on loan at Turkish club Besiktas. You can also follow us across our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube and LinkedIn at Dominion Broadcast and X at Dominion Cast. And that ends the news update on Dominion Television. I am Oluwayemi Adelakun saying thank you for watching and good afternoon.